Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's both fascinating and, let's be honest, sometimes a little mysterious. Female psychology in relationships. Whether you're a guy trying to understand your partner better, a woman looking for some self-reflection, or just curious about how we connect, this video is for you. We're going to break down some key psychological concepts that shape how women often experience love, connection, and partnership. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's get started. First up, let's talk about the power of emotional connection. For many women, emotional intimacy is the bedrock of a strong relationship. It's not just about sharing feelings, it's about feeling seen, heard, and understood on a deep level. Think of it like this. A relationship without emotional connection can feel like a beautiful house with no furniture inside. It might look good from the outside, but it doesn't feel like a home. This is why communication is so incredibly important. It's the primary tool for building that bridge of emotional intimacy. It's about the "how are you really doing" conversations, sharing your wins and your worries, and knowing you have a safe space to be vulnerable. When a woman feels emotionally connected, she feels secure. This security allows trust to flourish, and trust is the foundation upon which everything else is built. So, if you feel a disconnect, the first place to look is often the quality of your emotional communication. Are you truly listening to each other, or just waiting for your turn to speak? Now, let's explore something called the tend and befriend response. You've probably heard of the fight or flight response to stress, right? Well, research suggests that women often have an additional, primary response, tend and befriend. When under pressure, the instinct can be to protect and nurture. That's the tend part, tend to seek out social support from their circle. That's the befriend part. How does this play out in a relationship? It means that during stressful times, your partner might not want to retreat into a cave and be alone. Instead, she might want to talk things through, seek reassurance, and connect with you. She might also become extra nurturing, not just towards you, but towards her family and friends. Understanding this instinct is key. It's not about being needy. It's a deeply ingrained biological and psychological coping mechanism. So when she reaches out during a tough time, she's not trying to bother you. She's inviting you into her core support system. Being there for her in these moments strengthens the bond in a way that's hard to describe but incredibly powerful. Let's move on to the concept of relational aggression versus direct aggression. Society often socializes men and women differently when it comes to expressing anger or conflict. While direct, physical, or verbal aggression might be more stereotypically associated with masculinity, women may sometimes be socialized to use what's called relational aggression. This involves things like giving the silent treatment, using social exclusion, or making subtle, passive-aggressive comments. It's a way of expressing displeasure without direct confrontation, which might have been discouraged growing up. It's crucial to understand that this isn't a better or worse way of handling conflict. It's just different. The key for a healthy relationship is to move beyond these default patterns. Creating a safe environment where both partners feel they can express anger or frustration directly and constructively, without fear of judgment or explosive reactions, is the goal. It's about saying, "Hey, what you said earlier hurt my feelings," instead of just being quiet and hoping the other person figures it out. This shift requires conscious effort from both people. Next, let's touch upon the importance of feeling appreciated and valued. This goes beyond just saying thank you. It's about recognizing and acknowledging her efforts, both big and small. Many women carry a significant mental load, that invisible list of tasks involved in managing a household and a life. It's remembering to buy milk, scheduling appointments, planning for birthdays, and 1,000 other little things. When this mental load goes unnoticed, it can lead to feelings of being taken for granted, which is a major source of resentment. Showing appreciation can be simple. It could be noticing she's had a long day and taking over dinner, acknowledging how much work went into planning a trip, or simply saying, "I see how hard you work to make our lives run smoothly, and I really appreciate it." This verbal and practical recognition makes her feel like a valued partner, not just a household manager. It validates her contribution to the relationship and makes her feel like you're truly a team. Another interesting aspect is how women often process thoughts and emotions verbally. Have you ever noticed your partner talking through a problem, exploring every angle, and coming to a conclusion by the end of the conversation? This is a common way of processing. For many men, the instinct might be to process internally and only speak when a solution is found. This difference can lead to misunderstandings. He might think she's just complaining, while she's actually problem-solving out loud. She might think he's being distant, while he's just thinking. Realizing this is a game changer. When she's talking through something, your job isn't always to jump in with a solution. Often, the best thing you can do is just listen actively, nod, and offer support. This act of listening is what helps her find clarity. You're being her sounding board, and that is an incredibly valuable role to play. By providing a non-judgmental space for her to process, you're helping her and strengthening your connection at the same time. Let's also talk about the desire for a partnership versus hierarchy. In modern relationships, many women are looking for an equal partnership. This isn't just about splitting bills or chores 50-50. It's about a deeper sense of equality in decision-making, in respecting each other's opinions, and in supporting each other's individual goals and dreams. A relationship that feels like a hierarchy, where one person has the final say, or their career is always prioritized, can feel stifling. Women want to feel that their ambitions are just as important, their opinions hold equal weight, and their happiness is a shared priority. This means having open conversations about life goals, career moves, and personal growth. It's about celebrating her successes as your own and being her biggest cheerleader, just as she is for you. A true partnership is about two whole individuals choosing to build a life together, not one person being absorbed into the other's life. This dynamic fosters mutual respect and allows both people to thrive. And what about romance and thoughtful gestures? Romance isn't just about grand, expensive gestures on anniversaries. For many women, it's the small, everyday acts of thoughtfulness that mean the most. It's the text in the middle of the day just to say you're thinking of her. It's remembering a story she told you weeks ago and asking about it. It's making her a coffee in the morning exactly how she likes it. These small things say, "I pay attention to you. I care about the details of your life. You are important to me." These gestures are deposits into the relationship's emotional bank account. They build up a reserve of goodwill and affection that can help you weather the inevitable tough times. Grand gestures are wonderful, but it's the consistent, daily thoughtfulness that truly sustains the feeling of being loved and cherished over the long term. Finally, it's essential to remember that while these are common psychological patterns, every woman is an individual. The most important thing you can ever do in a relationship is to get to know your specific partner. What makes her feel loved? How does she handle stress? What are her unique dreams and fears? Use these concepts, not as a rigid rulebook, but as a map to help you ask better questions and understand her world from a new perspective. The goal isn't to figure women out like a puzzle, but to cultivate curiosity, empathy, and a genuine desire to connect with the person you love on a deeper level. Relationships are a journey of continuous learning and growth. For both people, understanding these psychological drivers, the need for emotional connection, the tend and befriend response, the power of appreciation, and the desire for true partnership can transform your relationship. It moves you from a place of confusion to a place of understanding and empathy. It equips you with the tools to build a stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling connection. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this gave you some valuable insights. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content on relationships and psychology. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one thing that makes you feel truly understood in your relationship? Let's get a conversation started. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.